This is the exterior of 25-2. So the front door faces the water. We're facing east. And we're right now in probably the worst conditions that properties are right now in the Northwest, with the heavy rains and the autumn fall leaves. This is the yard, so it's gently sloping down to the water. This property is completely fenced perimeter. Appears there's several different types of fencing, meaning that it looks like either the neighbors have been putting the fencing up or this house has. Usually the fence that has the boards on the outside, that would represent that it's a neighboring property, but it's hard to know. But this is all grassed, surrounded by birch trees, cedar trees, Douglas fir, hemlocks, and maples. There's a boat that didn't make it. Looking back up at the house from the water. There have been renters in this property for some time, so the care of the property is consistent with how renters don't care. There's a davit. Fire pit over in this section. So the proximity to the neighbors is directly to the north, right here. Trees are now absent of all leaves, so everything is showing. As spring and summer arrives, the privacy will improve. This is the one-car garage. It's all wood floored, glass block windowed. A lot of the original lights have remained. The roof, of course, is in bad shape on the garage. Would have to be replaced. Much of the property is in, pretty tough shape. It would take a fair amount of money to bring it back to its splendor, but it's possible. The driveways are all dirt driveways coming in. There's no pavement. This is a lean-to drive-through portico that was added. And that's the entry to the basement where all the flooding was occurring, and you can see there's no drain, so it's a straight down, and they've not mitigated that issue. So the drainage has to go somewhere, and it goes right into the basement, as you saw. So these are all the original fencing. They've got the glass block in the top half. That's a very expensive fence to put in its day. So everything is still of its original. They've been trying to clean up some of the backyard. This particular property is subdividable, possibly. It had originally had 2 separate parcels attached to it, at which the property could be possibly built on and sold. As we come to the back, we'll see the access to this side of the house. The gates are all, of course, in disrepair. This is an area where they keep the garbage cans, I guess, or other items. And the backyard has a hot tub that's in disrepair. Raised wood decking. The breaker box for the hot tub, so everything's wired. You could always put a new one in. This one has met its day. We then have the backyard area looking now at the rear of the home and to the backyard. Which is fenced, and that one is in disrepair, parts of it falling down, covered with ivy. As we come around, and we come back to the entrance to the road, and the property comes back to here. So this is the additional lot that they're referring to that is buildable, subdividable, and it has had perk tests in the past. It is now expired. So the property goes to the street. This is the unmanicured. And of course, as we come up to the property, this here ends the tour.